calling all sticker enthusiasts. Are you ready to take your sticker game to the next level? Whether you're crafting adorable cat decals or creating professional-looking logos, having the right printer is crucial. In today's video, we'll unveil the top 5 best printers for vinyl stickers in 2024, helping you choose the perfect machine to bring your sticker dreams to life. So hit that subscribe button, drop a like if you're into awesome stickers, and leave a comment in the description below letting us know what kind of stickers you love to make. 1. HP OfficeJet 250. The HP OfficeJet 250 is surprisingly small for an all-in-one printer. It won't take up a ton of space on your desk, which is a major plus for those working in cramped home offices. The design itself is pretty basic, mostly white plastic with a sleek black scanner bed on top. It's not going to win any awards, but it gets the job done and looks inoffensive. Setting up the HP OfficeJet 250 is a breeze. HP has made the process very user-friendly. You can connect it to your Wi-Fi network in just a few minutes using the HP Smart app, which is available for both iOS and Android. The app also guides you through the cartridge installation process, which is nice for those who aren't familiar with printer setups. Alright, let's talk printing. The print quality on this little guy is actually pretty decent. Text documents come out crisp and clear, and even photos look good with good color reproduction for everyday printing needs. Print speeds are about average for a home office printer, so you won't be waiting forever for your documents to come out. One thing to note is that the HP OfficeJet 250 only has a single paper tray that holds around 100 sheets. This might be a bit limiting for high-volume printing, but for most home office users, it should be sufficient. Now, as I mentioned earlier, a big selling point of the HP OfficeJet 250 is its focus on mobile printing. With the HP Smart app, you can easily print directly from your smartphone or tablet. This is a great feature for those who want to print on the go or who don't have a computer readily available. The app also allows you to scan documents and photos directly to your mobile device, which is another handy feature. When it comes to cartridges, the HP OfficeJet 250 uses HP's Instant Ink program. This is a subscription service that automatically sends you new cartridges before you run out. It can be a convenient option, but it's worth comparing the costs to buying cartridges individually to see if it makes sense for you. So, overall, what are my thoughts on the HP OfficeJet 250? Well, it's a solid little printer for the home office. It's compact, affordable, and delivers good print quality. The mobile printing features are also a big plus. However, the small paper tray and the potential cost of the Instant Ink program are something to consider. If you're looking for a compact and affordable all-in-one printer for your home office with a focus on mobile printing, then the HP OfficeJet 250 is definitely worth considering. Just be sure to factor in the cost of cartridges when making your decision. 2. Epson Expression Photo XP 970. Right off the box, the XP 970 has a pretty sleek design. It's surprisingly compact for a printer that can handle A3-sized paper, which is a big plus. Setting it up was a breeze, everything was well packaged, and the instructions were clear. I was up and running in no time. Now, onto the most important part, print quality. Epson really delivers here. Photos come out stunning, vibrant colors, smooth gradations, and sharp details. Blacks are deep and inky, and there's no annoying graininess. It's clear that the 6-die ink cartridge system is doing its job. Speed-wise, it's not the fastest printer on the market, but it's definitely not slow either. I was able to churn out high-quality photos in a decent amount of time. Plus, the printer is pretty quiet during operation, which is always a bonus. The XP 970 also boasts some handy features. The built-in scanner is great for quick document scans, although the resolution isn't super high. But the real star of the show here is the wireless connectivity. Printing from my phone or laptop was seamless, and the Epson Connect app makes it easy to manage print jobs on the go. Alright, so who is this printer for? If you're a photographer looking for an affordable way to print stunning photos at home, the XP 970 is a fantastic option. The print quality is top-notch, and the wireless features make it super convenient. However, there are a couple of things to consider. The ink cartridges can be a bit pricey, and if you do a lot of scanning, the low resolution might be a deal-breaker. Overall, the Epson Expression Photo XP 970 is a great all-in-one printer for photo enthusiasts. The photo printing quality is excellent, and the wireless connectivity is a major plus. Just keep in mind the cost of ink and the limitations of the scanner before you buy. 3. Epson EcoTank ET 2750. This thing is sleek and surprisingly compact for an all-in-one printer. It's got a clean design that should fit well on most desks. Setting it up was a breeze. It took just a few minutes to get everything connected and ready to print. Now, the real star of the show here is the EcoTank ink system. Instead of cartridges, you refill these little tanks with ink bottles. Epson claims this can save you up to 90% on ink costs, which is a pretty bold statement. I haven't been able to use it for a year yet, but based on the initial ink volume and my printing habits so far, it seems very believable. Speaking of printing, the quality is definitely there. Text documents come out crisp and clear, and photos look good with vibrant colors and decent detail. It's not quite photo printer quality, but for everyday printing needs, it's more than enough. The print speed is average, not the fastest, but not too slow either. It's on par with most home printers in this price range. Now let's talk about the all-in-one features. This printer can scan and copy documents, which is a big plus for anyone who needs that kind of functionality. The scanning quality is good and the copying process is straightforward. Here's what I wasn't a huge fan of. The included software can be a bit clunky to navigate. It's not a deal breaker, but there are definitely more user-friendly printer software options out there. Overall, the Epson EcoTank ET2750 is a solid printer for home users or small offices who do a lot of printing. The low ink costs are a major selling point, and the print quality is good enough for most everyday tasks. Just be prepared to deal with slightly average print speeds and some not-so-intuitive software. So that's my take on the Epson EcoTank ET2750. If you're looking for a budget-friendly printer with a focus on low ink costs, this is a great option to consider. But if you prioritize super-fast printing or crave the most user-friendly software, you might want to keep looking. 4. Epson EcoTank ET8550. This thing is a bit of a beast. It's definitely not your average home printer. It's got a solid build quality and a sleek design, but it does take up a decent amount of counter space. Setting it up was pretty straightforward. The ink refills were a little messy, but that's to be expected. What I really like is the large ink tanks that replace the traditional cartridges. Epson claims these tanks can print thousands of pages, which is a major selling point for high-volume printing. Alright, let's get to the good stuff, the print quality. This printer is seriously impressive. Photos come out incredibly sharp and detailed with vibrant colors and smooth transitions. Blacks are deep and inky, and even on plain paper, the results are fantastic. I even tried printing some larger format photos on glossy paper, and they look absolutely stunning, practically indistinguishable from professional prints. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The print speed isn't the fastest, especially for larger jobs. It's not a deal breaker for me, but if you need a printer that can churn out documents quickly, this might not be the best choice. Another thing to consider is the cost. The upfront price tag on the EcoTank is a bit higher than some other printers. But with those super-sized ink tanks, the idea is that you'll save money on ink refills in the long run. Whether that evens out depends on your printing habits. Overall, the Epson EcoTank ET8550 is a fantastic printer for photographers and anyone who demands top-notch photo printing at home. The print quality is truly excellent and the low ink costs are attractive. However, the size and print speed might be a turnoff for some. So, who should buy this printer? If you're a photographer who wants to print your own photos, or if you just love high-quality photo printing, then the EcoTank ET8550 is definitely worth considering. But if you need a speedy printer for everyday tasks, or if you're on a tight budget, there might be better options out there. 5. Canon Pixma Pro 200. Now, first things first, this printer is definitely a looker. It's sleek and stylish and wouldn't look out of place in a home office or even a creative workspace. It's a bit on the bigger side, so make sure you have some counter space for it, but overall, the design is really impressive. Setting up the Pixma Pro 200 was pretty straightforward. It took just a few minutes to get everything connected and the instructions were clear and easy to follow. Canon even has a handy app that lets you control the printer from your phone or tablet, which is a nice touch. Alright, let's get to the real star of the show, the printing performance. And let me tell you, this printer did not disappoint. The photo prints I produced were absolutely stunning. The colors were vibrant and accurate, the blacks were deep and rich, and the level of detail was incredible. It's clear that Canon put a lot of effort into the ink technology here, and it really shows in the final results. Speaking of ink, one thing to keep in mind is that the Pixma Pro 100 uses a 10-ink pigment ink system. That means you get a wider range of colors and superior fade resistance compared to printers that use dye-based inks. However, ink cartridges can be a bit on the pricey side. So, if you're planning on doing a lot of printing, that's something to factor in. When it comes to paper, Canon recommends using their own brand of photo paper for optimal results. I tried a few different types and the prints definitely looked best on Canon's paper. But hey, you can always experiment and see what works best for you. Now, the Pixma Pro 200 isn't just for photos. It can also handle regular document printing just fine. The text output is sharp and clear, and the printing speed is decent. Plus, it has a built-in duplexer which allows you to print on both sides of the paper automatically. That's a great feature for saving paper and reducing waste. So, who is this printer for? Well, if you're a professional photographer or artist who needs to produce high-quality prints at home, then the Pixma Pro 200 is a great option. It's also a good choice for anyone who simply wants the best possible photo printing experience for their personal projects. However, if you're just looking for a basic printer for everyday tasks, then there are more affordable options out there. Overall, the Canon Pixma Pro 200 is a fantastic printer for anyone who takes their photo printing seriously. The print quality is outstanding, the design is sleek, and the feature set is impressive. Sure, the ink can be a bit pricey, but for the level of quality you're getting, I think it's worth the investment. So, if you're in the market for a top-of-the-line photo printer, then the Canon Pixma Pro 200 is definitely worth checking out. And hey, if you have any questions about this printer, leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Finding the ideal printer for your vinyl stickers depends on your priorities. Budget-conscious crafters might prioritize affordability, while high-volume businesses might need a workhorse that can churn out stickers efficiently. Consider the factors we discussed to find the printer that best suits your needs. Stop settling for subpar sticker quality. With the right printer, you can create vibrant, long-lasting vinyl stickers that truly stand out. For even more sticker-making tips and tricks, be sure to check out the links in the description below. Happy printing!